get a nigga daughter jumped. My little cousins and them be bored, they don't give a fuck. I get your favorite cousin dropped, cause I'm my cousin's favorite cousin and they bust a lot.
YouTube, what it do? It's your boy WhoIsTyree, back with another video. Now today I'm gonna show you how to get 3 resistance caches by wave 10 and kill the boss at wave 10 if possible. I mean, you might get lucky and get the flame boss, but if so, that's the only way you go whack them. If not, you get like 2 agents or somebody else, it might be harder for you, but the flame boss is always easy. Now, only thing you will want is wildfire and tech support as your talents, then the flame turn and the ammo box as your skills, and that's it, and you solid. Now I'm gonna let you know right now, wave 4 is your most important wave. Now 4, 5, and 8 are the money waves, but 4 is where you set the tone at. Now before you open that door, you want to have at least 5,000 shade tech. Now before you get to kill the NPCs, your first goal is to see how far it is, because you don't want to open that door until you have to. That way all the NPCs can keep spawning in the same room, and you got a better chance of killing them and having more respawn than you do opening the door and having them spawning everywhere. Because you spawn everywhere, you're not going to get enough shade tech to open 3 resistant caches, let alone 2. So what you want to do is, if your computer is 500 feet away, that's the farthest one, you want to leave at least a minute. My computer is like in the middle, like 200, 300 feet. So you can leave with 30 seconds left, and you get lucky. If you get lucky with the one that's right there, like right when you open the door, that's like 50 feet away, you should at least have like 55 to 6,000, well 5,500 to 6,000 shade tech, because you ain't got to open that door until like 10 seconds left, because you right there. So once you open the door and all that, go ahead and post up. Now don't worry about picking up the shade tech. That's a lot of people's problem. They trying to roam around, waste time, dodging NPCs and all that just to pick up the shade tech. You get the shade tech at the end of the round. Just all you got to do is leave 1 NPC alive, and then that's when you go pick up all the shade tech that you killed the NPCs from and they dropped. Don't waste time during the round picking up shade tech. Now you run over it on the way to the NPC, fine and dandy, but don't go out your way just to get it. Now one important tip with this computer, everybody should know that once you inside of it before the timeout, you will not fail the mission. Only way you can fail the mission is if one of these hatchet men knock you off. Now you gotta watch out for them. They knocked me off twice. They almost knocked me off right here, but you gotta watch out. Luckily I didn't fail the mission because of that, but they will knock you off far. So you could, you know, take cover. That way when they hit you, you don't really move. Or you could just, you know, put a flame turn right there. I dropped my flame turn before I came because I thought they was following me. That way I could just slow them down until I got to the computer. But you could drop a flame turn or anything right there. Now, once you secure this, like I said, leave 1 NPC, and that's when you go and collect all your shade tech that's on the ground. Do not waste time picking up shade tech while there's NPCs out. Now, at the end of that wave, you should have at least 5,000. Make sure during the little cooldown waves, the little 20 seconds, whatever, that you filling this door up. So don't wait during the wave, fill it up before, so that way after you get to the boss wave, you'll have time to just open it up and call it a day. Now with this boss wave, do not go straight for the boss. You kill the boss, the only NPCs you go get is the ones that was already out there. So the boss spawn right next to you, which 9 times out of 10 he do, just run away from that area and then go kill some other NPCs. Now with this wave, you don't really get a lot of NPCs that come out, but you should at least get about 2,500 to 3,000 total shade tech from this. So you're doing it right, you should have around those numbers. That way you can open the rest of the storage door, and then you still got enough to get you some ammo if need be, or just throw the rest into the resistant cache, and then you should have the rest by wave 8. Now with the boss, depending on what boss you get, like right now I have an agent, but an agent you can just put on attack pause. I don't know why I said attack pause. Attack alt, and then just melt the boss right then and there. But if you have the like the heavy with the bag on, before you start shooting NPCs, go ahead and drop the bag off of him. That way when you come back to it, you can go ahead and melt him, and then you ain't really got to worry about using attack. you can save it for anything else. Now, with wave 8, 7 is nothing. It's only drones, so you ain't really got to worry about 7. Wave 8, you want to be patient with it, because they spawn a lot of shotgunners. I don't know why, but it's like they spawn like 4 shotgunners at a time. So if your build is not like really maxed out like that, you want to stick close to the resistant cache, so that way if you do end up dying, hopefully y'all don't, but if you do end up dying, you can still at least get your second cache. Now, I got lucky with this one. The computer is right next door, so I end up just dropping them off and then running to the computer. I didn't have to run right out there. I can clear the area a little bit and then go out there because it was right here. Now, if you going to the other side of the map, it might be tough for you, so you might as well just go ahead and get the 2 resistant caches if you think you go die, because I'm telling you, going over there, shotgunners do follow you, and they do not miss these pellets. I don't know why they got them like that. It's mad annoying, but they don't miss. Now, another key thing I forgot: switch your ammo cache into an immune box, because they love to throw these shot grenades soon when they run up, and then you got the drones that's shooting the little shock at you too. So make sure you switch this. You can switch it before the round, so that way you know you already got it on. And then use your fire turn. I really didn't use mine because I got Nomad, so I'm getting health on kill, and I got extra lives. But looking at the video now, I should have used it. Don't throw it behind you like I did. Throw it in the corner, that's facing you. Like if you in this box, throw it to your left side corner. Don't throw it where you can shoot them out of cover. Throw it like where this NPC at right now. See, if I had the flame turn over there, he wouldn't have got to me. But after you got that, stack this up so that way you almost there, and then always leave that last NPC. Now with wave 9, and you throw your flame turn right there and you sit right up here, they won't respawn right behind you, so you can just sit and aim right over the balcony and pick them off one by one. See, that's the vision right there. He underarm throw the turn, but whatever. So you go ahead and knock them off one at a time, and then you call it a day. Don't go out there and rush out there to trying to get a kill because it's only a few left, because something will happen. You will end up dying, especially during the contaminated, especially if you don't have on Nomad. Now, Nomad is like a key build for this. If you want to go the long run, you can use striker, but I recommend anything with health on kill. That's a main fact to this whole resistance thing, especially solo. You can use striker, but make sure you got health on kill on there. Now, once you got the last one, make sure you pick up all your cash and all that. I mean, all the SHD, Shade Tech, all that stuff. So that way, need be, you can get your first 2 kills, and then if you die by the boss, you still get your 3rd cash. Now, you can see I was only like 200 short, so I could have just killed like 2 NPCs, got that, and then died. But depending on what boss you get, I got the flame boss. Depending on what boss you get, that's gonna let you know if you gonna be able to kill the boss or not. Now with the flame boss, you know you can hit the little fire extinguisher and then he dead, and then you can use the attack art on the next boss like I did. But if you get like 2 different bosses, I say like 2 heavies or something like that, 2 agents, whatever, then I don't know, it's looking tough. I don't know if you gonna be able to do that. Not saying you can't, cause I hope you can. I hope you get the boss drop too, but I don't know how that's gonna look. See, it's easy for me cause I can knock off the little fire extinguisher and he dead. But once you get to this area, make sure you sit up here and throw your flame turn right by the door so it can slow down the shotgunners. And you see I knock off Pestilence, shooting off his fire extinguisher, hitting his little weak points, and I'm sitting up here by myself. That way they gotta come to me. When you sit back like this, they gotta come to you, and it's easy to pick them off. Now right here, I found out that who was this, War or Death? Oh, it was Death. So I found out who he was. I had to recover and then pop my attack, knock him off. It was just that simple. Now with wave 10, unless you going for like higher waves, then you don't really need to just stall and kill NPCs. Go straight for the boss. That's if you want the boss drop. Now make sure that you do this reward first if you're not going for hire. I only did mine after the boss because I found out who the bosses was. But make sure you get your reward before the boss, just in case some, fluke stuff happen. But other than that, it's your boy WhoIsTyree, man. I hope this helped y'all out. I hope all y'all get the 3 resistance cash plus the 2 boss drops. Make sure y'all like this video, sub to the channel if you haven't already. Comment down below what's your highest wave you got to that was on a resistance solo. But it's your boy WhoIsTyree, and I'm out.
I try to be humble, they take advantage cause I'm cool. I've been thinking since youngin', I had to push you at the school. Had to eat free lunch, couldn't afford to buy no food. Nigga, I really struggle, so